I can remember wanting to read so badly when I was young. I remember before going to kindergarten, and I knew how to form letters, and I would just put these letters together randomly and ask if I spelled a word, and doing that over and over again until maybe I would just happen chance spell a word. But back when I went to kindergarten, we weren't being taught reading back then. That was still when you were doing kind of playing and drawing and just socializing with kids. I was so excited to get to first grade, and Miss Follett on the first day of first grade said, okay, we're not in kindergarten anymore, we're going to get down to business. And she went through the alphabet, the big alphabet chart, and pointed out each of the letters, and I was so excited that we were going to finally start to learn to read. My parents didn't read a lot to me as a child, but they always made books available in our house. And they set a very good role model about reading themselves. So my dad was always reading the newspaper. My mom always had maybe a romance novel that she was reading. I had an older sister, and she was always reading books as well, too. And my parents always took us to the library, especially during the summer when we weren't in school. And I remember that for our vacation every year, we would spend a week up at a lake in northern Minnesota. And part of getting ready to go to the lake would be taking the trip to the library, so we would have a nice big stack of books to bring along with us. Even though I love writing picture books now, and that's what I feel the strongest affinity towards, I don't remember a lot of the picture books that I read growing up except for Dr. Seuss. And I think a lot of people would be in that camp as well, too. And I remember going to the library when my parents would take me there, and I would head straight to the Dr. Seuss section to see if maybe there would be any new Dr. Seuss book there. If there was one that I hadn't read yet, that was always a very happy occasion.